Let's proceed now to our next segment, and that is good news across Africa. Epi's on standby. Don't go away.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
All right.
So we have two good news, and both of them are coming from the diaspora today. Now, the very first one is the first ever black magistrate bench in Clayton County, Georgia.
Nice to know. All right. Tell us more.
Now, they have 9 black judges, and out of the 9, 8 of them are women.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
So I was just happy because it's like the first time in the
Uh-huh.
country's history to have an all-black magistrate bench, and the
Right.
fact that you have out of the 9, 8 of them being women tells you there's a lot being done there for women empowerment. There's a lot to pave way and allow women to be able to climb, up the ladder without suppressing them.
Yeah.
But we cannot say for sure that, things are not being put in place to keep them down. But I believe that once they've been able to get this high,
Yeah.
the opportunity and the space or the atmosphere is conducive for women to thrive there. So I think it's worth celebrating. It's a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
Tells you that for us to get into places of power, we're doing a lot. We're doing a lot.
I think the advocacy, the talk about the equal opportunity is actually manifesting. It's actually happening. The last time we talked about how 2 women who are now commanding this warship, right? And it's such a game changer, in this struggle, right?
Now, all these people actually selected based on their merit. And one thing they realize is, the African American race is not really represented when it comes to place of power in the diaspora, especially. So they thought, okay, fine, we're gonna we're gonna do everything, put in the work, the hard work, the effort, and then hope that we get the opportunity. And actually paid off because
Right.
when the chief judge was actually asked to select Keisha Hill, she was actually asked to pick them. She selected them based on their competence.
Competence,
They
right.
believe that they want to work hard to ensure that more representation can be done in these places and they can ensure that the community is kept safe.
All right. Great.
Now, our second AGR good news for today, which is also going to be our last one. This is the first ever black virtual art exhibition
Right.
that is actually showcasing the work of 60 internationally renowned black artists and galleries.
Nice. Tell us more.
I was like happy when I saw it because black
You were what?
artists, and I was happy.
Oh,
when I
right,
saw it.
right.
And it made me. I was just thinking, okay, half of the time we know the people we know, we claim all this famous stuff to them, the paintings and the rest. We call them the big names and all that because we've been exposed to seeing them. We've come to know that this is what they do, this is how they do it, and it's actually the best. So that's the standard.
Yeah.
But then they have very great people who have not been put out in the open yet, whose work have not even been viewed by some. And so by so saying, we don't necessarily view them as the best. We don't think, oh, they can do it. If you can't match this person's standard, you're not doing well.
I agree.
But when it comes to art, it comes to visuals, when it comes to Africa, when it comes to African American, we put a lot into it. So the Harlem Fine Arts, it's a virtual pioneering show, and it's going to include the Watercolors Gallery, Soweto Fine Arts Gallery, the Spence Gallery. Artists, you have Ademola Olugbefola, Otunails, Roderick Vines, John Pinder Hughes, Danny Simmons. You have Glenn Tunstall, Frank Fraser, and many more. These are people whose works would actually be showcased
Yeah.
in this first ever black art virtual.
I'm very
exhibition.
excited about it, because the future generation talk about the future of arts generally and all of that. Because if the big names would never be there forever,
Yeah,
you'd need
that's true.
replacements and these people taking center stage. So if we start recognizing them right about now, it would not only empower them, but those who will be coming after them, it would
Would
give
also
them
feel empowered,
exactly,
yes, yes. So,
exactly.
It's,
Right.
it's actually free and open to the public. It's accessible 24/7.
Okay.
Now it's going to feature interactive displays I've already mentioned, showcase some of the world's preeminent black artists with over 1,200 works available.
Okay.
And you have some of them valued at more than $100 million.
$100 million. Nice. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, so it's a 2021 Harlem Fine Arts.
Right.
If you have time, you can check on it. You can look, because there's work from Memphis, South Africa, Canada, like different.
It cuts
places,
across, huh?
different
Diversity.
places, and these are all coming from blacks.
Amazing. Okay, I believe that's all we have.
That's all we have for
Right. Less is more, and that is what we got right there. Thank you, Epi. The show is Africa Daily on Africa Global Radio. For those of us streaming us live on africaglobalradio.com right about now, we say thank you very much. A big shout out going out to Abdul Bassett, a friend of mine who's listening to us. Yes, you can also send your comments, share your thoughts with us through our Facebook page, Africa Global Radio, on Twitter, AF Global Radio. The hashtag is the Africa Daily Show.